We're the Modes. I'm Aziza. This is Tom Skies, Samma, Arroyo, and Loren Hertz-O'Brien. Our first song is going to be an original called How Many Moons. You got me messed up, baby. I don't even feel the need to cry, but I can't help but wonder why you had to. It started in the practice room with me and Tom. He was like, "Oh, let's like jam together." So then he like started playing "Someone Like You" by Adele, and that was like the beginning. I was like, "Okay, we're gonna make a band." And then I met our third member, Jesus. It's the core group is me, Jesus, and Tom. But then we expanded into the Modes Express. But I think we're just gonna rename it to the Modes because everybody puts in equal effort in the Modes. So I met Jesus at an internship I was doing at a music studio, and then I introduced him and Tom, and then the rest is history. We all just kept finding people. Like Sam, I found Sammy at the music studio too. She was also an intern.
Nice.
And then Loren was my roommate at one point in my life. See through you, this don't feel cool. I am boo for the fool. You're looking like I gotta do something to get to you. I would say our general message is about like self-love first. Our first EP is kind of about like healing from a heartbreak. And it's like not necessarily like you were in a relationship. It's kind of like you had that emotional like obsession with someone, but they didn't reciprocate it. So now you're just kind of going through that healing process. So that's like the concept of our first EP. And then our whole music, I think it's just about self-confidence. Just like building yourself up, being that bitch.
Having positive message.
Yeah.
There's a different atmosphere that performers bring when they're in front of an audience, you know? It's in the moment, it's natural, you know what I'm saying? Even though we've rehearsed the songs before, we were rehearsing them for that moment to create that atmosphere, you know? Because it's like you hear it from afar and it's like, oh, where's the music coming from? You know, and all of a sudden you're looking for it. And when you find it, it's like, oh, then it's a performance, and you get to watch them. Not only you get to listen to, you get to watch them play too. You know, there's different facial expressions that people portray when they're playing. You know, different emotions that are going on inside, and the audience feels that. So it's just like everybody feeding off of each other. It's just one big, big cycle. You know.
That's fine, but don't roll me in. Trying to waste my time. Hit the road, Jack, patty whack. Fuck your chit chat, bout to get up. And block your ass on Snapchat. You ain't a vibe, man. You just a vibe, man. You back in line now. Don't go again.
I think when you songwrite, it's just like a very like healing process, like already, because you're like putting like a part of your soul into like the chords, into the lyrics, you know. So I feel like it's impacted like the way I express myself, and then like also like the way I communicate, just because like the songwriting like applies to everything in my life.
Nothing can be found, so I'm ready to take off.
So for me, I guess if I had to like pinpoint a moment, I would say it was like senior year. A modesment. So it was like senior year, and I was like done with college apps. No, I was filling out college apps, and I saw a YouTube video of The Hunchback of Notre Dame, like the studio session, and I was just like crying because I was like, bro, this is all I want to do in my life. Like my thing was I wanted to record, like just be in the industry. But when I was like looking around at things, I realized like there's no one who looks like me. There's nobody like who is representing like my culture the way I can, or the unique way that we can, you know? I feel like representation matters, and that's one thing that fuels me every day. Because I'm just like, I'm not just doing this for me anymore. I'm doing this for a little girl who never saw herself on TV. Or I'm doing this for my LGBTQ plus POC fans who need that inspiration to do it, you know? Like, if you don't see see people at the door, just open the door for yourself and go through it and create opportunities for yourself. And that's honestly why I want to be in the industry, because I want to help other people get in. It's time for some change, and I ain't scared to do it.